Hey everyone, this is Rich with FastReviews, and I'm super excited. I got this Nintendo Switch OLED version. This is the latest model here. I'll put a link in the description below. This is going to be probably the biggest seller for Christmas. It does have a built-in 7-inch OLED screen. It's also got 64 gigabytes of system memory, and it also has an Ethernet port. So if you're looking to do super fast gaming with Ethernet, then you simply plug it in. And it doesn't have the dinky stand like the old Switch. So let's get to it. Alright, so actually there's nothing to unseal. Everything is here. It's made in China. Serial number. It comes with the console, 2 Joycons. These ones are white. Joycon straps, a high-speed HDMI cable, a white dock switch, a Joycon grip, a Nintendo Switch AC adapter, as well as some manuals. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Pretty cool, kind of a organized unboxing experience here. So you got the 2 Joy-Cons right here. They feel very similar to the old ones. I hope that they don't have the Joy-Con drip. Now as comparison, I do have the old ones right here. So let's take a look and see how they compare. They actually look exactly the same. They got the same CE certifications, and the model is HAC016 and the same. So they're exactly the same. I probably could sync it up to the old Switch here. Yep, it does sync up to the old Switch, and it does charge. So I guess that's good. You got backwards compatibility between the old Switch and the new Switch. Let's see what else we got here. So we got the Switch itself. It's in a plastic bag type of thing. I can't tell if there's going to be a screen protector, but look how shiny this is. This is definitely a lot shinier than the original Switch. It has a little bit less of a bezel. So just for comparison, I'll put that right here. It's almost like actually maybe 1 centimeter larger, but it's still in the same footprint of the original Switch. The fans are a little bit less circular, and then the game card slot, instead of a curved groove, like an oval, it has a rectangle. The power switch is a little bit wider, and then the USB-C on the bottom looks pretty much the same. So this is compatible with the original dock, which is pretty cool. Now here is the big difference, guys. You see this little dinky dock right here? Lift that up right there, just for demonstration purposes. You're basically only allowed to have one angle with the original Switch. So with the original Switch, you basically had this angle, which is not quite 45 degrees. With the new Switch, you have the ability to adjust the angle, so you can watch it like this. This is a full-on 45. This is probably 30, and it'll go all the way to maybe 15-ish. So you've got a lot of that. You can even go down all the way there. Look at that. All the way to -15. So pretty cool. It does feel a lot more stable. I do hope that it doesn't come out, but if it does, I hope that snaps back in. The SD card slot is now located going horizontal instead of vertical, and there is no back vents. The vents are actually located, it seems like, on the bottom. There does seem to be a pretty big speaker system too, though. Let's look at the speaker size. You can see here that the speaker outputs are a lot wider than the original. And then of course, thank God, we have headphone jacks, so we're not following Apple. We have headphone jacks here, so pretty cool. Alright, we got the HDMI cable here. I can't tell if this is a better version than the original ones. There's no labels, it doesn't say high speed. So it does feel a little bit different than the stock ones, so I hope that they at least gave us 2.1 cables that will support 4K. We've got the same AC adapter type right here. 7.5 watts, 15 volts, so 2 voltages. And you can see here that it has the same USB-C. And we've got our Joy-Con holder grips. And then last but not least, we've got our docking station. But look at what you got here. You got a nice little sleek case. It's got the side USB ports here. It's got a swoop on the back side, and I guess you still pop it up. And now you've got an Ethernet port right here. You got a LAN port. You've got HDMI out, and you've got an AC adapter. And you've got vent holes, so hopefully you don't have overheating. So you got these vent holes here, and that just pops right back in place. And then let's just see if the let's see what else is here actually. Joy-Con, and that's it. So the Joy-Con protectors, the Joy-Con grips are here. So there it is, guys. Beautiful embossed. And then you've got the Joy-Con grips, except they have this this new type of nylon, almost shoelace type thread. Pretty cool. And you got another one. And that is it. So first things first, let's see if the old Switch will fit into the new dock. Just for the heck of it, let's see. Okay, and it does. It does fit perfectly. So we've got the Joy-Cons that are able to be go between the Switch models. Very good. Nintendo, you get a thumbs up. Give Nintendo a thumbs up. Why do they get thumbs up? Because they built in backwards compatibility. So they still have headphone jacks, they still have controllers, and here is the new Switch. Of course fits the same way. So if it got a little bit of play, got a little bit of space back and forth. So if you're going to put a screen protector on, then you're going to be good. So the same amount of play going back and forth. Just for fun, let's see if the Switch grips will fit the original controllers, which they do. So these are not anything new. These are the standard ones. And then let's go ahead and turn this guy on and see how bright he is. Oh, look at that. So definitely a lot larger. I wish I could compare it somehow. Let's just hold. How can I compare it? Okay, I'll go to the screen. You guys can see the difference. I'm hoping this also has Wi-Fi 6. Okay, let's see. That one didn't work. So Wi-Fi is not working here on this new Switch. Alright, now we are officially restarting this. While we do that, I will set up the charging. I really love this beautiful bright screen here. I mean, I wish you guys can see how amazing this is. I hope you guys can see. What I'm going to do here, just so you can see the brightness, is I'm going to go to the home screen on both. And then I'm going to also increase the brightness to the maximum. You can see the difference here. Why the interface is different, I must have set my settings to a dark theme. Let me change this one really fast. Okay, so you can see here, not only the icon's bigger, but you can actually see that everything is a lot brighter, so the contrast. So if I'm playing a game like Skyrim, I'm not going to have to be connecting to a TV, or what I do is I throw some flames everywhere or lightning lights. So I'm not going to do that. That's the one game I play for a lot on my Switch. And you can just see like the colors are a lot bigger. The icons are a lot bigger, colors are a lot brighter. So it's just such a big drastic difference here. Now I have no way to test it unless I downloaded YouTube, but I'm not going to do that right here. I have no way to test the sound, but I do see that the speaker grills are a lot bigger than before. So with that being said, I definitely think this is worth it. This is an upgrade. You don't want to go from a Nintendo Switch V1 to V2 for the extra battery life. Go from the Nintendo Switch original, sell your Switch before the Joy-Cons get all messed up, and then go with this. This is $349, but again, you've got that 64 gigabytes. You've also got that Ethernet port that is right here. So you're basically getting a couple things. And then right here is where you'll see the Ethernet port. So that's my recommendation. And who knows, Nintendo may release a software update that might allow 4K, hopefully. I'm just dreaming, of course, but it will allow a higher resolution for the Nintendo Switch. As of right now, let's see, the resolution max is... it is harboring a 4K secret, I knew it. So Nintendo Switch does have the capability to do 4K. It has a Realtek chip that is a 4K UHD multimedia. Of course, as of right now, just like a Tesla Autopilot, you don't get it. But it should be capable of outputting 4K 60 frames per second. The 2.0 cable, this is a 2.0 cable, 2.1 is the current standard. So, I think that there's some possibilities here. I don't know if it's going to be an instant upgrade to 4K, but definitely, if you think about everything the Switch has to offer, it's got digital downloads. You can basically buy a game online, download it digitally. The cartridges are small, you don't carry a disc around. So it's got everything you need except for the 4K, like the big boys. So hopefully Nintendo listens to this and gets with the 4K program. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to buy one of these. This is going to be the hottest item for Christmas. I love the new smaller box. It just fits everything perfectly, and I do like that there is the ability to have control over the display angle. I do like that because sometimes I'll play like this, sometimes I'll relax, and this will be a night table and I'll be like this. So I can tell you what I did in my prior Switch. I had one of these. So I had one of these connected to my nightstand, okay, and it has a adjustable dock. And so every night I could connect this. It would barely fit, and I would basically have the angle. So the adjustable stand, I don't have to do that. Some things that might be nice to have, Nintendo, is the ability to have small VESA mount screws here. Maybe just 2 because it's not heavy, but you know, this way at least you could put it, or some type of magnetic strip. I guess you can add that later. So you can basically mount it if you're traveling. Just make it really easy for the users to utilize it, because this is a really beautiful screen, and you're probably gonna get a lot more playtime because it just feels a lot larger. It feels substantially larger than the original one. It doesn't hurt my eyes. Now I'm going to get a screen protector for this. If I find one, I'm going to put the link in the description below. Okay, so this is a pretty cool feature here. So it has the Bluetooth audio, so you can actually connect Bluetooth audio devices, unlike the regular Switch. So you can actually pair a device, which is pretty cool here. Let's see how we can do that. Pair device, and then now we can connect it without using a secondary adapter, which costs $30. So you're getting a pretty good value because you have a 64 gigabyte storage, but also you've got that Bluetooth built in for audio devices. There you go, we got the pairing here. It's now going to connect to the AirPods without a secondary device, so pretty cool. I now have the bottom free to charge this. So right here you can see the internet settings. You can see that you either search for Wi-Fi networks, okay, or you can see we're connected to the internet via wired connection. And we do have to go through the search for all the wireless first, and then we'll have the option here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the future.